What it is, y'all? What's up? It's me, Kuro7. We're back at it again with some more Street Fighter 6, and honestly, these are just gonna be the big fish matches that I found and the fun matches that I've had while I wait for Mecha Break to come out. And you know what? We're gonna start out with a Honda, and honestly, this is probably my first Honda I've played since uh, coming back to Bison, and you know, I'm hoping not to get destroyed. I'm not gonna lie. Honda's kind of just like a glue eater. You know what I'm saying? He just sits back and eats all the glue. That's why he's fat. You know what I'm saying? He gets a lot of buttons that play the game for him, type shit. So I'm just trying to see if I can watch my toes, mind my p's and q's, and hurt this fat boy. You feel me? Y'all can see that my conversions are still a little shaky. That medium punch is supposed to be a conversion into the Psycho Crusher, but I miss it here. But we're trying to play some decent neutral, and I get command grab for all my troubles. God damn it. Like what? I'm pretty sure if I would have blocked the hands that he used to walk forward with, I would have been able to get a punish counter, but c'est la vie, you know? Yeah. I need to work on my conversion, because if I can get that Psycho Crusher, I get big damage. Yep. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it easy for him. You know what I'm saying? I want that next round, so we're gonna go to that next round. I'm trying to remember because I feel like you can interact with it with the stomp in air and actually beat it, but I'm not quite sure how. I'm pretty sure medium punch, but you know, I have to test it more. I have to fight more Hondas. Oh damn! I didn't know you could like cancel out of the stomp, out of that stomp in particular, with command grab. So that actually did catch me off guard, but now that I know what to look out for, you know. So he caught my backdash with the headbutt. It's unfortunate. Oh, annoying. My first match was a one and done, but we're gonna have to let that go and get ready for our next match, which is gonna be Akuma. Trust me, I'm gonna look for that Honda, and I'm gonna let him know how angry that one and done made me if I find him again. But yeah, now we're fighting an Akuma. We're going up against the bear, but you guys gotta remember, I am the bear mace. You gotta awaken the inner beast inside you to kill the bear. You feel me? And in this match, I realized from the start that this guy loves fireballs. So I'm trying to think of all my anti-fireball options to be able to counteract him. But if I can get the, come on, yeah, see, yeah. The overhead is a hard time, or a hard thing to time. I have to do the stomp really fast. If I miss even a second, the whole combo drops. But you know, I'm just glad that I got the Psycho Crusher. You know, one step to being my old Bison self. You know, but yeah, you know, we're gonna take that round. Trying to play, you know, kind of compact, because with fighting Akuma, his buttons really do just kind of control Nooch. So, in my... Ooh, God damn. I gotta blow him out the water. God damn. But yeah, like, his buttons really do play neutral for him. So, just playing really tight and, again, blowing him up once you get the opportunities is, I think, really key since he has low health. Gotta abuse it. Gotta make him feel wary. As I said before, he loves the fireballs. After playing so many of the matchup as Cammy, as Bison now, I'm just trying to figure out how do I punish some of the mistakes that I know very well that they're gonna go for you, right? So yeah, I'm the real Bison's the real villain in Street Fighter. Akuma's just the shitty replacement. But again, I'm trying to see how Sagat's going to play, because honestly, I'm tired of having to deal with these guys who are so reliant on Fireball for the game plan to work. I just kind of want to give them a piece of their own medicine, you know? Like, if I'm like, I'm gonna spam him, and every time I find a gal, I'm not even gonna be walking for it. I'm just spamming fireball. I'm letting them know how it feels, you know? They're gonna have to figure out a way to get around it for a change, you know? So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to troll. Fine, it's my turn finally, you know what I mean? As I get hit with a level 2 for all my troubles. Unfortunate. This bad rock paper scissors here. I was trying to play rock paper scissors. He wasn't trying to interact at all, but I managed to get the round and the game. All right, is it gonna be a wash? I don't know, but you know. My bread and butter is just connecting on this guy every single time. I guess he likes pressing on wake up. The reason why I love the stomp so much is because it beats the DP, bro. You're gonna have to think of a better option. Straight up, either I'm gonna beat your DP out, or it's gonna whiff. And I love it. I love it. Feels good. Because again, like, you play against these players who rely so heavily on like a certain thing to win, and your character counteracts that certain thing. It just feels nice, you know what I mean? I have to force them to think about a different option. The fact that he could cross me up and get plus frames off that to where I can't hit him made me upset. Yeah, but those are that's how the cookie crumbles, you know what I mean? He has low HP but high damage, you know. You can't let him get anything in this game. That's for sure. You gotta treat him like a fire. You gotta smother that shit. Oh god. See, I try to meet him in the air with the mediums, so see if I can get a conversion, but it's like harder. It's harder than it looks. Ouch. Fuck. My face. No, my face. I feel like that punch that Akuma does hit so hard it knocked your mustache off. Oh my god. The fact that again, it's like a functional cross up, when in my mind I don't really think it should. Just crazy. The more things Akuma gets, the more I wonder. But again, I get a little bread and butter off in the combo in the corner, you know. See, I got the medium, but I didn't EX it. If I would have EX'd it, he would be dead right now. So now we are playing guess for game while he is playing all the right options. Does he get the wacky comeback? Do you guys see how that the demon flip into the overhead saved his life? Like, it was unreal. Again, you gotta smother that shit like a fire, bro. Like, you let this man get a little bit, he's taking everything, bro. It's unfortunate. Trade, it's fine. Now I'm just like second guessing my buttons, because every time I've tried to play rock paper scissors with this guy, he's pulled out a Tommy gun and shit on the entire board, so it's kind of annoying. Oh my god. Oh my god, here we go, man. Stupid mother. This character is such a pain in the ass, I'm telling you. He pulls out the entire toolbox out of his ass and beats you with it in random moments. Like, but these are one of those matches that I'd be talking about where I don't really feel like I'm losing to, like, say the player, or like say to the strategy. I'm just kind of beating myself. So I just gotta, again, play my game plan and just play compact, you know. DP. And I win the round. When they're in, like, when I have an opponent in the corner too, I gotta figure out how to read when they're gonna just try and jump out the corner, because I feel like that grab is disappointing. I feel like that's most of the times what happens when when I get an opponent in the corner, they just start freaking out and they're like, I'm gonna jump here, you know? Which is unfortunate. Just like how I missed that combo. Unfortunate. Ouch. Hey, at least that one didn't cross up. Just to extend my pressure. I should have blocked after that string. But this is fine. This exchange here leaves him with nothing at the next round. Oh, but I live with 1 HP. Do I make a crazy comeback? Oh my god. If my knife hand would have connected with him in the air there, like I play my game, you know? Like in that option, in that situation, I feel like all I can do is grab, and they have multiple more options than me, and I get so frustrated because it should be in my favor. See, I was trying to get the heavy into Cycle Crusher there, but it was just too many factors played against me there. But it's whatever. We end up taking like a set and taking the game. And now we're fighting a Terry. This has to be like probably the hardest matchup I played all set, or like all recording, because honestly, Terry in and of itself was hard before they buffed him, and now that they buffed him and I'm playing like a character I haven't played in a while, it's just challenging for me to figure out how to stop his buttons. Long range, really fast. They all link into each other, or they link into something, right? And I don't feel like it's hard for Terry to link into his stuff, you know? So just trying to figure out where I can press and really start my offense is what I'm struggling with in this matchup in particular. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this dude shits on me very hard, but I do start to get in, and y'all will see. It takes a bit, but like I do start understanding. This is probably the only first to 5 that I attempt to play, so just sit back and relax, guys. Oh my god. Like I barely touched him, and I'm like, dude, I haven't, like, in my mind I'm thinking to myself, how can I interrupt his sequences? Because again, I feel like his combos are just so tight. Like I'm just bashing my head in trying to think of how to disrupt it, you know what I'm saying? So trying to again get that fluidity, that flexibility into my Bison game plan is a thing that I struggle really hard with, especially on defense. When I don't understand like what buttons I can press to interrupt what they're doing, it starts becoming a very hard hill to climb, right? Especially like I would try and Cycle Crusher here, but the ground wave is just so fast, right? You see, I try to break up what he was doing with a medium punch, and his move goes over. Like again, that rock paper scissors, right? But he has futuristic rock paper and scissors. Like, it's weird. I'm using regular rock paper scissors. His shit's made out of lasers and shit. Oh my god. DP for all my troubles. Yeah. Oh, good parry. This whole sequence was just nasty, man. Like there is no space for me to press, and honestly, I'm sick of blocking against this character. I know there's like the universal reversal that every character has in this game, but I just don't know the input, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta, like, I'm trying to bust out in my own ways, you know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like Bison should just get the awakened state like as a power up, you know what I'm saying? Like how Manon has to get X amount of medals for command grabs to do a certain amount of damage. Maybe like for Bison, he should get a certain amount of bomb explosions like bomb explosion activations off of specials to get his like OP form where he gets the barrier DP and all that, because like just having it easily accessible in actual games without having like a gimmick that's actually never gonna work would be I think it'd be game changing. I think that's when Bison becomes the real Bison, the real ruler of Shadowloo, instead of the guy with amnesia, right? But I don't know, and they could probably add it as an event to where it's like an add-on to the story, like to the world tour, where like you go through Shadowloo and try to stop Bison from getting his memories back, but he gets the memory back anyway, and then, you know, off of that they put in a patch for the character to where, you know, they give him the buffs that I said or something different, but with the same effect, right? But again, it's all about what they're trying to do. Obviously, if they're not going to make, if they don't want Bison to be strong, they're not going to make him very strong, right? But I'd like to see what it would be like for Bison to actually have, like, I don't know, better defensive options. I don't even think the power up does anything too crazy other than give him his own defensive option, and give him like his classic movement where he like teleports when he dashes. But I don't know. Again, I haven't been able. You can't get the activation off in an actual game, so I don't try to. So I don't know exactly what it all can do. I just know you do get a reversal off of it, because I've seen some people fight nice people, or nice people enough to let them get it off, and then, you know, but in my mind, you know, I'm not here to fight nice people. I'm here to learn, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to actually get good at the game, not give me matches, right, to get this gimmick off that doesn't actually work. But yeah, we're in the fourth. He beat my ass 4-0, guys. 4-0. In my mind, I'm like, I'm not getting beat 5-0. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. So you're gonna see me like really trying to turn up in in this match here. And you see how he runs into my drive impact, and it goes through him. Like, what? If anything, he should have hit the stop sign, and I should have got advantage, right? But yeah, you know, spaghetti code. I was a little late on the Psycho Crusher. Y'all have seen before, you can get it off of the first hit. I tried to like flip over it using the level 1, but yeah, it was just wishful thinking. Just trying to keep my plus frames. I'm kind of sad that I can't, like, punishing the DP leaves them in an airborne state, and you like get nothing off of it, even though like you did good, you know, to punish the drive impact, right? Or the DP. Maybe if I would have done overhead, get up like a bounce, because the Bison heavy punch bounces, right? And maybe I could have gotten combo off that, but you know, it's still like it's a 50-50, but it's more like a 20-80 in his favor. So he's starting to grab now. I interrupted the ground wave, which was a surprise to me. I've been trying to figure out where I can press, and now that I see that the ground waves aren't as guaranteed as I think they are, I'm just gonna try and interrupt them a little bit more. Continue to wake up level 3. I'm getting flashbacks to Tekken 8, and yeah, man, I'm sad. I was thinking Mecha Break was gonna like be out as soon as it hit 12. As soon as it hit 12 a.m., right? So I wake up early, ready to play, and it's 11 p.m. is when it is available for the masses, right? So I'm just kind of like, man, fuck. Now I gotta stay awake, you know. But it's alright. I'm getting some fun matches in, and now I'm on the board, bro. I feel so good about that. I'm like, now if I lose this next game, at least I can say I didn't get too badly swept. But yeah, you know, still trying to play compact. You know, if I can bring it all the way back, this would be a very elated. I'd be very elated. But yeah, fucking, he's really got some good long range buttons here. But I'm trying to show him that I'm not deterred. You know. Hey, but I'm managing to keep my pressure as well. Love to see it. Wow. I could either have done level 1 or gone for the level 2 there, but the level 1 conversion I was thinking about was maybe potentially a little bit harder than what I just did, so I went for a safe kill. Again, if you're a knower, right, and you play Bison, you understand that the heavy punch into super conversion is harder than the level 2 into conversion. Ooh, I'm catching him now. See, I think he's downloaded, guys. I think he's downloaded. And then he doesn't want the smoke no more. He was beating my ass. What happened? Oh fuck yeah, guys! It's a revenge match, and you know I'm coming in hot with this shit. He starts off like every other Honda main, is with the butt slam. Why? Because that is what keeps his legacy. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he gets super armor too, being that big, unreal. I think super armor is like one of those things that are super hard to. Funny, the super armor is super hard to get around, right? Unless you like can grab it on wake up. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like there should be like characters that can counteract super armor. I feel like just like how there are characters that lean on, say, fireballs, some characters lean on super armor in some of their strategies. Again, Marisa is a big example of that, and some other characters like E Honda that has some of those effects, right? Why aren't there characters that lean on breaking super armor? You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously there are some characters that have it naturally, like E Honda's like lightning hands, Marisa's Giga Punch goes through or breaks armor very easily, you know. But what if you make a character where that's their gimmick, you know, all their buttons just easily break super armor? With that, I also think of Chun-Li's lightning kicks, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, like making a character where their buttons, they're all anti-armor, you know what I'm saying? You have to play like actual natural defense to be able to beat them out, right? Like I said before the new season came out, damn, that should have grabbed me, but it didn't. I said before the season came out that Cammy should get that function, right? At least on the dive kick, because you know it just makes sense for her character, right? Especially because she's kind of like the sniper assassin, to give her some of those like bigger call outs, right? But unfortunately that didn't happen. Instead they decided to mildly overtune Ryu, buff Terry, and I think those are the only real two winners of the patch. Like everybody else kind of got mildly nerfed. But yeah, we take the first game. You know me, I'm never a one and doneer. Even if they one and done me, I'm not gonna one and done them. I want to shit on them and make them feel like garbage. I want him to be eating cold glue like a girl after a bad breakup, bro. And trust me, I'm gonna beat that ass, man. Like his game plan isn't that complicated in my mind. Oh my god, I dropped the combo. But yeah, like his game plan isn't complicated in my mind, so it's all about me just playing to my strengths, playing to what I know, and you know, capitalizing. The sky. I used to be really good at perfect parrying the headbutts from medium range and far range, but you know, rust is a real thing, man. And then he sits on me, bro. I swear to God, man. Give me the opening and I promise you I'll punch a hole in his chest. Like, that didn't connect and my brain is just telling me, what did I do wrong there? Oh, See, if he would have command grabbed me off that, he would have been smart, but he did not. He didn't trust it. Ooh. Caught you whiffing. Like, I realize now that he likes to do that on wake up, because again, it's super armor, right? And I don't think I can grab it, so I'm trying to kind of think of ways to get around it without like losing my advantage. Ooh. Playing the weird stomp game, but it's okay, I gotta stomp on my own. Got him with it. Alright. You heard the announcers. Final round, guys. I'm telling you, man. I ain't trying to lose to this motherfucker right here. I'm telling you. One and doneing me, just give me the fire, the drive to just beat your ass relentlessly for like 20 minutes. Oh, I didn't miss this one. Ooh. I messed up the combo. Oh my god, man. I lose off that? That's crazy. I'm obviously trying to go for the EX Cycle Crusher off of the heavy crouching heavy punch, and I get fucking EX scissor kicks, and then it just launches him into the moon, bro. Into the fucking moon, dude. No fucking way. In my mind at this point, I'm like, I already lost the set, so I'm trying to beat that thought out of my mind and create a new reality, right? So I'm literally trying my best not to see red and show this guy the real red that I see. It's his blood on the ground. So you know, I'm trying to keep my pressure, trying to apply my game plan, right? I want to keep him in that fucking corner because he's been a bad little fat boy. All right, he got a little combo going. He got some sauce. He ain't like completely brainless, right? I'll tell you what, when he was slamming the butt slam, I'm just thinking to myself like, damn, bro, you got any other tricks? And again, that he hits me with the same wake up again. But I'm gonna catch it. I'm still trying to figure out how to beat it out. The one medium punch that he caught, I was trying to go into a Psycho Crusher and see if it was fast enough to break the second layer of armor to where I can get my advantage. Bread and butter connects, looking good, and I get the. I told you guys I was looking for it. I didn't get the Cycle Crusher, which is unfortunate, but I'm still getting this pressure, bro. Let's go. Final game. Who will take it? Or will it tie up? And then I'll have to fight this guy again. But I'm telling you guys right now, one win is all he's getting from me. I'm telling you that. Oh, that was a good jump from him. I need to parry the headbutts. Make my life a whole lot easier. I still fall privy to the EX in the corner. Trying to go for the. Oh, didn't work. I was trying to go for the drive impact again, but I didn't have health, so it's just like, what can you do? The fact that you can break out of my offense like that is just so unfortunate. Oh my god, man. Alright, what do I hit him with? I could have gone into level 3 there, but saving the level 1 for maybe something else might be important. Ooh. Dude, and I managed to scrape around. Let's go. Now, not again. Never again. We will not get that. He will not get this close. That was his only and last time. Cycle Crusher. I'm gonna crush his spirit too. Nope. Just decided to block it there. Man, read like a book, bro. Alright, last match, and it's going to be a fun match. Unfortunately, it's going to be a fun match against my favorite character, Cammy. But yeah, you know, it is what it is, and I'm just trying to show her this is what happens after I fight nothing but big fish for my whole recording session. So it's going to suck for her, but I'm having a blast, I'm having a ball, and I'm not going to stop at all. Okay, a little bread and butter for you, but for her troubles, you know what I'm saying? DP. I'm kind of disappointed, dismayed by how short my crouching medium kick goes, you know, but it is what it is. Ooh, caught her. Ooh, and see, I got scared because I didn't think I'd get the Cycle Crusher, so I go for the Drive Impact to give myself another opportunity, and it just didn't work out. She has really good, like, defense, so I'm just trying to catch the defense. A good defensive player at this stage in the game can get tripped up very easily. It's not hard to kill a turtle if you boil them in water, right? So oof, very good defense. Like, I didn't even know that wasn't I didn't know you could parry there even if I did it like real fast. I wonder if I had more faith in myself and I just did the Cycle Crusher, would it catch, or if she would parry it. These kinds of things will weigh on my mind until I find somebody capable enough to test it on again. Bread and butter lands. DP out. I tried to do the level 2 conversion there and it didn't work. Unfortunate. But I do it now and it catches her. Boom. Trash. All right. This potential final game. Do I stomp her out, or does she make a crazy ass comeback? I wonder. Ooh, I get the Cycle Crusher off. Let's go. Let's go. I get the nasty combo too. Ugh, the Bison damage, I'm telling you, man, it feels good. Like, it makes me feel bad for Cammy because she has to work so hard, man. I'm over here chilling. And I'm not gonna lie, she starts to turn it up. She's over here like, damn, he did me like that. He did me dirty. Oh, he caught my button too. See, I'm trying to, like, cause I know what they want to do on that option, right? So I'm trying to see if I can find different options to like disrupt their option, and if they just grab it's just infinitesimally it more in their favor. It's in their favor by a large margin is what I'm trying to say. I can't say the word correctly. Infinitesimally. Oh wow. Now it's a battle of who can start their party first. Oh my god, she's reading my jumps. Ugh. Obviously I like to stomp on people. That's why I got that. There's one skin for Bison that I don't think you unlock unless you stomp on people a lot, right? So It's like all black, but the shoes are red, because it's red because of the blood of my enemies. I've made so many people pancakes that my shoes turn red. it, it was so funny when I unlocked it. That was a good level 1 from her. Nah, I'll hold that loss. She earned that shit. Like, on God, she earned that shit. I can never be mad when I lose to a Cammy, bro, because they have to play such like a different game. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have to get more touches. They have to make these scramble situations happen. You know, she does not have an easy time. Like, you're playing out of your mind as this character, man. You're playing out of your mind. Good DP. What are you doing? I tried to grab there and I got punched. Weird. Ooh. Caught her. She tries to trade with me there. It's unfortunate. She should have blocked. She should have blocked, let me do what I was gonna do, and held the mix up. At least then that would increase her chance by chance for survival by like maybe like 30%. Ooh, nice try. But hey, that's what I do. She's a little bit better on the DPs than I am, I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just bad at like DP defense, and that's like the God's honest truth. I'm off gas, no brakes. I never want to stop. I just want to go. It's my turn all the time. Yeah, rest in peace. But yeah, that was a fun match. You know, if you like those matches, guys, like, comment, subscribe. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. Hopefully, the next video, Mecha Break.